In this iRacing video, I have synchronized drifting with Cyrus. I decided to cheat to catch up to Samsoid. And Tony Kanaan gets absolutely yeeted. Welcome everybody to an iRacing video. Yes, we're in iRacing, and this is the Lazarus Chevrolet Grand Prix. Now there's 4 races, and you can see my team there doing donuts. I say my team. I am the team captain of the black and pink team. There is me, there is Sky Pickman, there is GamerMuscle, and then there is Adam's a legend. And it was a draft pick, which was all very good fun. And they were the team members I picked, mainly for their aggression, and we needed that in the races. So this is the first race, or technically official first race for the team. It is the heat race. So the track is at 42 Celsius. It's very hot as we start there with the grid start, and we get a brilliant start there, going around the outside straight off the bat, then in towards turn 1 at this Canadian track here, the Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, I think it's called. Apologies for that. I'll clarify that in the next video. Somebody's gone off in the background. We're going 3 wide into turn 1, which doesn't work as we go for a spin there with Cyrus, and then we get planted in the rear because we're in the middle of the circuit. Yes, not very good, but even so we carry on. It's a team event, so you know teammates are going to be up further ahead. Let's recap this incident then. 3 wide into turn, well, actually it's turn 2, not 1. What a plebber I am. But yeah, turn 2, very sketchy to even go 2 wide, never mind 3. And it didn't work out very well. Now, you did see some damage get repaired there. Yes, auto damage is on in terms of repairing, I believe. So we can get back racing and get in the thick of the action once again. This is the heat race, of course. There is, as well, we've got a cut race, which you've already seen the highlight to already. And then in the next video, because this is going to be in 2 parts, we've got Demolition Derby and an actual sim race as well. So, let's get into the thick of the action, where we've got Tony Kanaan up ahead. Look at that. We've got a real racing driver here as we go in to the left. And we go, get on the inside there. Is it going to work out? Not quite. Defends it very nicely here as we leave the last corner, then head towards the start-finish line. 25 laps here. We're on lap 7 already as we advance a bit further on earlier in this video. Just to get into the racing action here. It's all the highlights. I say it's in 2 parts, otherwise this video might be about 40 minutes long. So enjoy the days. This was over 3 days. This is actually day 2 technically, but the first day of us racing. The first day was a captain's race, decide who picked first, and then there was obviously the everybody else race. So the captains can look and pick who we want to. Oh, who's gone for a spin there? Who is that? Ward has gone there. Ward has gone. I think that was Ward anyway. As we continue on down here, and there's still a train of cars here as I get a bit loose there in towards this right-hander. But we managed to catch it. This corner, I think it's called Moss Corner. Very hard to do. You can see it's double apex hairpin, basically. Very, very, very hard. Quite similar to Road Atlanta, actually. But much tighter as well. Very difficult corner to get right. iRacing, the brakes in iRacing, I always struggle with. So I was struggling here as well. And you can see I've limited the lock-in there to 80%. So 80% braking is my maximum. It just helps with the lock-in here. As you see up ahead, oh, the blue team having a go at that yellow and green team. And that's Luna B there getting mugged by Cyrus and Kanaan. As we have, we have a nice little look there. Not going to quite work out there. In towards that last corner we go. And we're going to carry on with this race. So, as I say, it's a team event this, right? So, as a team, you want to get as far up as possible. You work together as a team in the individual events. The events will vary. And as I've said, there's a cut race, there is a demolition derby, and there's a sim race as well. Or did I say? I can't remember. Oh, oh no! It's my teammate Adam's a legend's gone. Oh no, we don't want that. We obviously want to come as high as possible, but there is prize money available to us. All 4 teams will score prize money, but obviously the higher your team finishes, the more prize money you get. It would be quite nice. It is a fun event though as well. We're here to have fun and have a laugh and just do something very different in sim racing basically. And oh my word, this event is so fun. Oh, somebody's off. Who's that? We've got Annie off there. I think that's Annie as we leave that corner. So we're gaining some positions. We're slowly heading back through the field. We've got GamerMuscle leading this train of cars and being hunted by Cyrus and Kanaan. I think Kanaan and GamerMuscle do have a bit of a rivalry, if I do say so myself, especially from the commentary. So we were all in Discord, all speaking to each other, and then the actual live footage then, or the commentary would then come in and listen to us on what was going on, what we were talking about, the strategies involved as we come through this left. Then Luna goes, oh, going for the run. Oh, that's a dive and a half, but I would say clean dive. We made that apex. We really, really, really did make that apex as we get on the inside then in towards turn 1, and we do get that position. And they stayed on the circuit as well. So another position gain. We're doing all right here. We are doing okay. After that first incident, it is not too shabby at all, as we're on lap 11 at the moment. GamerMuscle is being mugged by Cyrus and Kanaan. Kanaan looking down the inside. Not going to quite happen there as we head in here. So we can get in the thick of this action as well. Let's gain some more positions. Let's get ahead of the blue team. The green and yellow team, they sort of had the super aliens in terms of iRating. I mean, you can see my iRating down in the bottom right, 1.9k. Yes, I'm not even at 2k yet. But there were, I think Almeida, who was one of the captains, was on 7k iRating. We'll see that later on, of course. Kanaan got that all sorts of wrong. We're going to have a run on Kanaan here then. This is awesome. Tony Kanaan, if you don't know, is a real racing driver. And we're about to have a race. This is good. This is really good. As we head out of that corner then on this straight. And Kanaan went left, then goes right, goes defensive. Coming around the outside, not quite defends it there. Look at that, sticking it in the middle of the road. Not allowing me to go anywhere at all as we go into this left then, and then finally into this right now. This corner, I quite like my moves here, you know, the one I did there on Luna B. I'd like to do on other people as well. As you see up ahead, it's GamerMuscle defending from Kanaan, but Kanaan goes around the outside. Look at that. What a move that is by Kanaan. That is unbelievable. That is a brilliant piece of racing and fair play. So in this situation, you know, it's just line of stern with my teammate. I don't want to take them out because obviously I want our team to score the most points possible. Vincent in I think Vincent was in P5 there as we then head down towards. It's really hard. Honestly, this corner is so hard to get right. As you see, GamerMuscle locking up a little bit. Oh, no, he's gone. Oh, he's off the track. Well, we'll take the position. Hopefully he comes back on. Yes, just behind me. So technically our team loses nothing there. We just changed positions, basically. We could call it team orders if you want to call it team orders, but it definitely wasn't. As we continue on a bit further in this race then, heading down towards this hard moss corner again, and we've got Lady Wonderlust up ahead, just struggling a little bit. New to iRacing though, which is fair enough, so you will struggle because honestly I don't like the braking in iRacing. You all know that, and yeah, it's so hard to get right. So Lady Wonderlust goes towards the left there, and then we've got Cyrus up ahead. So Cyrus and Kanaan did switch places then. Cyrus, obviously, you know, from Gran Turismo as well. Tyrannosaurus Rex, check out on Twitch as we go into this right. Oh, Lady Wonderlust was not letting me have that. So we go into this right and then the left. Now, do we go for any cheeky move here down the inside? Nope. Defended there. In towards this right-hander we go then. See if we can get a run off the corner. You see the car is getting very twitchy here, and oh my, we're going to go for the outside maneuver. Let's go to TV camera. Let's have a look at this. And do we make it work? We do indeed. Happy days. As we got, oh no, GamerMuscle's gone in the background into barrier. Well, no. Our team's losing places. Oh no. Oh, technically we haven't because, oh yes, well now we have because Adam was behind me. Now, for a bit of fun, they rolled out the old safety car, or safety truck actually. It's a safety truck, not car. Here to bring the field close together for the final 4 or 3 laps here at this first race. So as I say, you got 2 races today. So you got this heat race, and we've got the cut race, which is allowed a bit of rubbing is racing as well. And trust me, there is some rubbing. But not in this race. This race is all official, no punting, etc. As we get ready for the start of this race. And you see the green and yellows there. 1, 2, 3. Then we've got a white and pink team. And we've got blue. And then we've got Art. Oh, who is that? Somebody just absolutely... Oh, it's Samsoid. And we had a bit of a rivalry with Samsoid. As we get down the inside then of Cyrus in towards turn number 1. Then we're going to be side by side with Cyrus as we leave this corner. We're just going to leave some room on that left-hand side as we head up here then. In towards this one we go. Cyrus gets it wrong here. I go a little bit deep because I'm compromised. And Adam slightly touches me. Sends me to the realm. Teammates have hit each other. Oh no, what is going on? It's all good fun though. It is all good fun as we come back on. So back there to P13 then. It's not the end of the race. We're still going to try hard to catch up. But it was good fun racing there with Cyrus in towards that turn 2. So we advance further on here. And we're going to head down towards Moss Corner again. Of course, this is where all the action happens. As you come into this braking zone, you can see how early I've got a brake now. Because of the heat, the tyres obviously wear quicker. And I was, oh, who's that, my word? Who is that? I can't actually tell who's that. Oh, it's Annie again. Annie's gone there. We can see actually Almeida then on the relatives there. 7.2k iRating. Word, that is high. High indeed versus my 1.9. It's like treble, quadruple, or whatever it is. Right, in towards this left then, and the final right. And this is actually going to be the end of the race then. So we're going to finish in P12 in the end. Not too bad for our first race here at the Canadian Motorsport Park. And we are done there. So we're going to actually go really quickly now to do our donuts. We did them at the end of this first race and just whizzed past everybody. But yeah, that is the end of this first race. Let's get towards that second race then, because there's 2 here. And off we go again. So this race, you're allowed to cut. And also, there's a little bit of rubbing. Oh, we're going to crash. We got a big crash there. And involved one of my teammates. Involved Vincent there. Sky Pikmin goes backwards, but takes out two of blue there. So that's not too bad. Right now on the inside of Cyrus. Once again in towards turn 2. We're constantly side by side into here, Cyrus. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, no. My other teammate's gone. Oh, Adam's the legend has just gone. Cyrus span as well behind me. And we are now up to, I don't know, what, P6 or something? We're not done too bad here at all. But yeah, the heat does cause issues with tyre wear. It does go down very quickly. And 25 laps is quite a while. And the heat, it was hot here for this race as well, bizarrely. It was actually hotter. But you're allowed to cut in this one. Now, if you did get an incident or black flag, the stewards would remove it, which is nice of them. And rubbing is racing, so it wasn't like purposeful punts like a demolition derby, which we'll see in the next video. But, you know, a bit of rubbing, a bit of side by side rubbing is not too shabby at all as I start flashing Sam Soyd here. Now, if you don't know, me and Sam Soyd we started a bit of a rivalry here because apparently people were mentioning my name in Sam Soyd's stream one time or a couple of times. I don't know. They said they knew me. And then Sam Soyd tried to steal Vincent from me during the draft. As you see here, here's that cut then. Oh, bit of frame freeze there. Apologies for that. And yeah, Sam Soyd tried to steal Vincent. We started this rivalry. Well, hey, I want to get ahead of Sam Soyd here and hopefully get our team some more points than the blue and white team. We were currently P3 in the standings after that first race. And I wanted to go to P2. So I kept flashing here just to try and put a very experienced iRacer off, which doesn't really work, does it, in the grand scheme of it, as we go in towards this. Oh, Sam Soyd didn't take the cut. What's he doing? Whoa, Sam Soyd, you really should have taken the cut then. So goes defensive in towards turn 1 and going to go deep. And then I was just like, do you know what? I'll lift a little bit of rubbing. I sent him to the realms. There he is in the background. Unlucky. I think that's a bit of a murder. But it's Rubbin's racing. That wasn't a purposeful punt. That was just a little, you know, nudge of my rear into the front. Sent him to... Oh, yes. Hey, the wreck fests I've done back in the day, they work. And speaking of wreck fest... Oh, we got somebody going upside down. What is going on there? We've got Lady Wonderlust here. I nearly go off to the rails as we'll leave that corner as we back off and then go around the outside. There were 2 teammates together and one was upside down. Synchronized crashing, that is. Synchronized crashing. Right, okay, let's carry on. So we catch up with Lady Wonderlust. This is much later into the race. But I'm a Todd here in P3. I'm P3. Like, what's going on? What is going on? I knew how to do the cut really well, apparently. I learned the cut 5 minutes before the race. I was like, oh, you can cut here. So as we head in towards Moss Corner, very hard code to get right. And Lady Wonderlust just gets it wrong there. So I tap the rear and I'm just like, okay, I'll go past. And then I put Lady Wonderlust back on the straight line there. Not to be too harsh. And we continue on out of that corner. So I was P3. I was over the moon with this. Over the moon. Until you see down in the bottom left where it says safety car. Yes. They rolled out the safety car again to ruin my chances of a podium. They ruined it. They ruined it, I tell you. They ruined it. They ruined it all. Right. Okay. So we're sitting behind the... you're probably going, where are the leaders? Why are you sat behind the pace truck, Tidge? I'm not too sure why I'm stuck behind the pace truck, to be honest with you. I was very confused, actually. We just fast forward a bit further on here, and then I got really scared by... That's Tony Kanaan absolutely whizzing by there. That could have been a punt and a half. And we see Lady Wonderlust go around the left-hand side. Obviously, if you're at back market, you are allowed to overtake the pace truck and try and rejoin the tail end of the line. So I was wondering where the leaders were here. So I was just sat behind, waiting. I thought, oh, I've lost out here. Big down. So as comes this corner, they just stop, and I actually spin. What is going on? So I spin and I'm like, oh, that's so unfair. And then the game says catch up to basically the car. So I'm like, excellent. Right, let's whiz past everybody here. I'm not sure Luna B there saw me, so I just got on the inside quickly, pass all the aliens in this green and yellow team, and then we'll take the cut as well and get back into line behind Johnson here. As there we go, all problems solved. So at the moment in this race, we've got a white and pink team, yellow and green, then red. I'm not red. I'm pink and black. What am I on about? Team there. So, you know, 3 teams all in the top 3, which is nice as we get ready for the restart then here at the Canadian Motorsport Park. Are we ready, folks, for this? Oh, who's that lawnmower down my right side? I just saw it on the TV camera. There they go. Oh, who's that? I think that was Annie going by there. As we get ready then for the race. They're going to be actually at the start. Look at that grid though. The Chevrolet does look amazing. It's a car we have raced loads in this game, actually. It's probably the most raced car I've used, actually. That or the LMP2, but it's very much up there. So I am a little bit used to that car. As we get ready for the restart then, side by side, restart this one. The other one was single file. As we get ready, folks, are you ready for the racing? And here we go. Oh, no, they slammed on. Why did they slam on? No, that's going to cost me a position to Almeida then. Through the right-hander we go. And I was tempted to go for Robbins Racing, but with two green and yellow cars next to me, I thought, better off it, you know what I mean? If I bully one, the other one's going to bully me. And they're the aliens of iRacing. I ain't. So through we go. We're still side by side here with Adams heading towards the right-hander then. And are we going to get it defended? We're just edging out a little bit. We're leaving just enough room. Oh, we defended just it. Defended it just. Heading towards the Moss corner. And if you notice, Sam Sloyd was right behind him. So I knew what was coming here. You'll notice I just straightened up. And there we go. And here we go. And it didn't look like I straightened up. I definitely did straighten up a little bit there. And I knew what was coming, which was Sam Sloyd for the revenge. I knew what was coming. Don't worry. That's why I didn't go flying off to the realms. But we did slow down enough. And we survived Sam Sloyd there. So in towards this cut once. Oh, there's been a crash. Big crash there. Oh, the leader of the white and pink team gone. And then we've got Adams up ahead there. And we're looking down the inside. Ooh, no, it's not going to work out here. We could have ended up in P4 again. And then it's Sam Sloyd. You never know. You never know. So heading towards it. This turn, by the way, is solid. It's an absolute solid cut. I like this turn. It's so hard. But it is extremely hard to nail right and perfect as we go in towards this right-hander then. So we're coming on lap 21 out of 25, and Sam Sloyd gets out of the way or makes a mistake, not too sure, but hey, we're right behind. Let's go. We're going to head towards the same corner. They went for a lunge on me, but I wasn't close enough to really go for it. That would have been a full-on punt, and that would have been an incident or a penalty of some kind. We're not punting here, it's just Robbins Racing. We've got Vincent behind us, and then Tony Kanaan behind Vincent. So they slowly drop us here because, as I say, I'm not the quickest guy in iRacing by any stretch of the imagination. You all know that. And my braking sucks in iRacing as we come through. Sam Sloyd's not taking the cut again. What's he doing? My word. But there we go. We're going to finish this race then. Brilliant 2 races. There are 2 more races to come. We have the Demolition Derby and then the Sim race as well. And we do get quicker throughout these races. But I'm going to remind Sam Sloyd of our little rivalry here. Just nudge him there. Just a tiny bit as we then continue on. But your teammate, Tony Kanaan, was not having any of that. Punts me in the rear. It's now trying to bully me off the circuit now. Trying to bully me off. Me and Vincent are now trying to fight Tony Kanaan. This is all good fun. Right, can we punt? No, we can't. We just get spun round here. Right, off we go again. And oh my word! That's a yeet and a half. That was an absolute yeet and a half. That was GamerMuscle, I think, going absolutely flying. Let's have a re-look at this then. So that's Tony Kanaan. Oh my word! That is a yeet and a half. And it was GamerMuscle indeed. Oh, I do hope you've enjoyed this. Remember, this isn't even Demolition Derby. That one is to come. Come, should I say. That, my word. Gum? It's not gum, it's come. Right, there we go. We are done for this video. I do hope you've liked it. If you haven't, please tell me what you didn't like. Otherwise, if you have liked it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for the other 2 races that are coming from this Lazarus Chevrolet Grand Prix.